Hello YouTube stackers, this is ST with Silver Stacking 101, where we always believe in staying stacked and packed. Stacked with silver, gold, food, ammo, and packed with the means necessary to defend our stack. In this video, I want to discuss the coming economic format of the New World Order. Before I do so, I would like to talk about my favorite definition of economics. Economics is the allocation of scarce resources in their attempt to fulfill the insatiable wants, needs, and desires of the consuming public. Now keep in mind, most political systems follow the economic format adopted by a country. We are taught there are two extremes with economics, pure capitalism and pure communism. Every country administers its economic system from somewhere in between these two extremes. But communism, socialism, and capitalism are not the only three schools of economics. There is a much older school of economics I want to talk about. When I made a joke a couple of videos back, they're going to go medieval on our ass, I wasn't joking. That's exactly what's going on. Now bear with me while I prove this point. First of all, feudalism. Feudalism dealt with three classes of people. They were called estates. The first estate was the church and clergy. They were charged with maintaining social cohesion all through society. The second estate owned the wealth. They were the landed nobility. The third estate was everybody else, which were basically slaves tied to the land. They were called serfs. Now, we are moving toward a modification of this that I call socialistic feudalism. Let me explain. First of all, we are moving to a point, and we are mostly there, where there are four estates in modern America. The first is the big money banking elite, the banking cartels. The second is the government. The third is everybody else. And the fourth is the media. Now, I'm not the first person to call the media the fourth estate. The big money banking elite owns the government. The government will always go to the interests of the big money banking elite. Although the illusion is the government is chosen by the third estate, everybody else. The government's job, and increasingly so under this system, is to keep the population in control and maintain a social safety net. Back in the old days of feudalism, if a noble had a bunch of serfs and they had a bad year or several bad years and got hungry enough, they would rise up and lop the noble's head off. These guys, the big money banking cartel, don't want to be concerned with keeping up with the masses. They're outsourcing it to the government. The government will adopt a socialist system among the third estate to redistribute resources to keep everybody in line. That is why we're seeing corporate elite who should be running from socialistic principles openly embracing them. The media will feed propaganda to the third estate that is sent down by dictates from the first estate, because the first estate controls the money. They own the media. The media is going to do what they're told to do from their big bosses. Their job is to put propaganda into the third estate's hands to keep them docile and not let them figure out what's really going on. If you don't believe this is already happening, think about what we've been talking about. NAFTA, H-1B visas. Think about what's happened with our interest rates. Think about the proposed Trans-Pacific Partnership that we just pulled out on, and how bad that would have been. Those were not set up for our benefit. Those were set up for the first estate's benefit. Think about what they're going to do to our money supply in the future. This is why we buy silver. So we're moving to something called socialistic feudalism. Never heard that term, but this is exactly what we have. We're almost all the way there. What's stopping the New World Order from coming into being is the inability of the United States to come into the New World Order. And there is one reason why, and we will cover that video, that topic next video, the reason that's preventing it, and look for an all-out attack on that reason, which has already started. Let me know what you think. Agree or disagree. Not only tell me what you think, but why you think it. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for watching. God bless you, and stay stacked and packed, because we are going to need it.